Hello everyone and welcome to ERA Tutorials. I am Aarti Naik and today I am going to teach you class 8 subject English unit 1 1.5 word play, that is anagrams. This is about how we can rearrange the letters and we will find the different new words. So let us see one by one. Word play. Now word play is also one of the game which these type of games are played to increase your vocabulary, increase your word knowledge, to understand, to introduce more new words. Okay, so an anagram is a play on words created by rearranging the letters of the original word to make a new word or phrase. So here whatever is given to you, with that word you are making different words, and not only making but meaningful words you are making. So anagrams can be fun and witty, so you can play word game also to increase your vocabulary. We can often find examples of anagrams in everyday life. For example, state, taste, dusty, study, save, was, thing, night, etc. So here is one group activity and one individual activity also. In group activity, what you have to do, divide your class in 4 group. They now you are because of the circumstances, if you are not actual in class or it is impossible for you, then you can play it with your friends or family members also. Okay, so what you have to do, in family member only, if you are 4, you divide yourself as a group. The first group find out anagram of 3 letter, second group finds out anagrams of 4 letter, and third and fourth group find out anagrams of 4 and 5 letters respectively in the given time. The group which collect maximum anagrams in given time will be the winner. So this game you can play with your family members also. Okay, next is individual activity. That means you have to do your own, you can do it your own only. Now at beginning we saw some examples. Okay, so it was just arranging the letters in different way. So here also in this individual activity, what you have to do, make anagrams of the following words. Remember that an anagram contains exactly the same letter, no more no less only. Okay, means if suppose, let us take example of 10. So if we want to make anagram of 10, I have to use the 3 letter which are given in this 10 only, that is TEN only. I have to rearrange, so new word will come with 3 letters only. I am not supposed to add any letter of my own, or I am not supposed to decrease any letter from it. So 10 will become net, NET. Then next is diary. So diary becomes dairy. Then glean, you can rearrange the letters, you will get angle. Then farmer, reform, auctioned, then cautioned, listened, silent, like that you have to arrange it. Okay, so allergy, for allergy you will get gallery. Then funeral, real fun, teacher, cheater, then dormitory, dirty room, like that you have to rearrange the letters and you will get the new one. And this is very interesting game. With that you are teasing your mind also, it is a brain exercise also, and you are learning more words also. Okay, now here let us see some anagram with mother tongue or other tongue. Okay, there are some words in English which sound like the words in your mother tongue, but if you consider the meaning and use, you realize that they are different words altogether. Let us see example. For example, word rose. Rose, the meaning of rose in English is a flower, but if you take rose in Marathi, it means daily. Rose, everyday in Hindi. Next word is soon. soon and sun. Sorry, sun and sun. That means sun is the sun which is a star, and another sun is a male hair. Okay. So if its meaning is sun is a star and another sun, S1 sun is a male hair. Okay. So meaning sun means in Marathi festival and sun means in Hindi is year. Then peace, a bit, or peace means calm. So here in Marathi peace is a feather and peace means to grin. Okay. Next calm. Calm means peaceful. Here calm means in Marathi work and in Hindi also work. So like that you can make so many funny things with your mother tongue and English. Now here one more activity is there. Words are given. Meaning in English you have to write down and meaning in Marathi you have to write down. First is boat. Boat means a water vehicle in English, but in Marathi boat is a finger. Then soon. Soon means quickly, and in Marathi soon means daughter-in-law. Rope means a strong cord, and in Marathi rope means a small plant. Lake. Lake means pond, but in Marathi lake means daughter or son. Name. Name means a name of person, place or thing, but here in Marathi name is a object or aim. More. More means much, but in Marathi more is peacock. Case. Case means container, but in Marathi case is hair. So find more such English words which would be meaningful in your mother tongue too. Okay. Isn't it interesting? Now one group activity is there. Now teacher divides the class in 4 groups. Again you are not in classroom, so you can make groups at home only with your family member, and teacher asks the group to read the riddles and choose the correct answer for each one. So let us see here. What comes down but never goes up? So it is rain. It comes down but it never goes up. What has hand but cannot clap? Clock. Clock has hands but clock cannot clap. Everyone has it but no one can lose it. What it is? A shadow. What has an eye but cannot see? A needle. I have teeth but I cannot bite. Who am I? A comb. What starts with P and ends with E and has more than 1,000 letters? So it is post office. Where does a Friday comes before Thursday? In a dictionary. We see it once in a year, twice in a week, and never in a day. What it is? It is the letter E. What can travel around the world while it remains in a corner? A stamp. Stamp can travel around the world. Okay. So like that many riddles you can make your own and you can play game with it. Second is word building. Word building means what? Now this is another type of word play in that different tasks are given. Now reduplication. Reduplication means what? In maximum time during our nursery rhymes we used it. That means repetition of the same word or the same word with the same pronunciation repeated. For example, tweet tweet, pitter patter, chit chat, bang bang, riff raff, tin tin, like that. Second is in word building, second is blending. Blending means combining. Okay. So the part of 2 or more words combined to form a new word. So here we are using 2 words to get the another new third word. Breakfast plus lunch, it is brunch. When you skip your breakfast and you take lunch before your time, that is called brunch. Smoke plus fog, that is smog. Motor plus hotel, that is motel. That means a hotel which provide the facility of vehicle also, that is called motel. Third one, clipping. Clipping means combining. Okay. Combining means you are reducing its form. So reducing a word to one of its syllable or a part of it. For example, mathematics, maths, advertisement, ad, laboratory, lab. Last one, that is acronyms. That means we are making very short, or we are using only the some means beginning letters only. For example, radar, scuba, UNICEF, NASA, BBC, CID, USA, BO, DOB, KYC, PM, like that. Okay. So, in your notebook, write 5 example of each of the above type of word building. That means write 5 example of reduplication, 5 examples of blending, 5 examples of clipping, and 5 examples of acronyms. Okay. Isn't it amazing? It gives you lots of fun. If you start doing it, you will definitely enjoy it. Next, grow a sentence. Now, this is very wonderful thing. At home, you can do this now. Every day you can try this, and that will definitely increase your vocabulary. For frame a meaningful sentence in English, it should be short and simple. For example, yesterday I bought a story book. Okay, write it down on a card. Next day, try to expand same sentence. That means you have to add some words in that. For example, yesterday I bought a story book written by Leo Tolstoy. Third day, yesterday I bought a story book written by Leo Tolstoy, who is a famous Russian writer. And keep this up till you can. Make sure there is connectivity and proper meaning to your final output. Confirm if your final sentence is appropriate from your teacher. So try to grow a sentence for a week. Take one sentence, and when your school will start, at that time you can show it to your teacher. Next, a proverb day. Choose a proverb every day. Try to understand its meaning and implied meaning, if any. Write a proverb in a separate book and explain its meaning. For example, a stitch in time saves 9. That means bad habits or weakness should be controlled or corrected in time before they become a habit. Now write a new proverb each day till you have a good collection of at least 25 to 30 proverbs along with their meaning in simple words. You may share and discuss with your teacher, parents and classmates. So you can share your proverbs with your friends. Expression. Using a similar pattern as for proverb, think of a situation and what expression comes out spontaneously in spoken English. For example, situation is shock. Okay. Then expression will be oh no. If situation is joy, wow, how lovely. So according to situation we are giving the expressions. So thank you very much for attending this lecture, and next time we will see the word play 2 also. I am going to teach you. If you have any difficulty in this, please write down in comment box, and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you.